This is Tangent Talk on RevolutionBroadcasting.com. Welcome. I'm your host, Ubi, and we're discussing the Bilderberg conference held last weekend. It was June 6th, 7th, and 8th. Bilderberg announces the 2008 conference. It was the 5th through the 8th, pardon. The official Business Wire release, Chantilly, Virginia Business Wire, the 56th Bilderberg meeting will be held in Chantilly, Virginia, USA, the 5th through the 8th of June 2008. That was this last weekend. And we got to hear Alex Jones' update on that. The conference will deal mainly with a nuclear-free world, cyber terrorism, Africa, Russia, finance, protectionism, U.S.-EU relations, Afghanistan and Pakistan, Islam and Iran. Approximately 140 participants will attend, of whom about 2/3 come from Europe and the balance from North America. About 1/3 is from government and politics, and 2/3 are from finance, industry, labor, education, and communications. Rupert Murdoch. The meeting is private in order to encourage frank and open discussion. Notice they don't use the word secret or censored from the public. They use private. Like they're all sitting on a toilet in the urinal, talking. This is the privy. Oh, Hillary, can you hold me a good seat, please? Get one next to the window so I can get a earful of Alex Jones. He's such a big strapping man with that bullhorn. That's my... what's her name? That was my Nancy Pelosi. There you go. Bilderberg takes its name from the hotel in Holland, where the first meeting took place in May 1954. That pioneering meeting grew out of the concern expressed by leading citizens on both sides of the Atlantic, and Western Europe and North America were not working together as closely as they could on common problems of critical importance. Yeah, we're not cooperating and screwing up the world well enough. We need to get together once a year and collaborate on the problems we're creating so we can do it much more efficiently. It was felt that regular, off-the-record discussions, not secret, not confidential, but off-the-record discussions would help create a better understanding of the complex forces and major trends affecting Western nations in the difficult post-war period. The Cold War has now ended, but in practically all respects, there are more, not fewer, common problems. That's because we've been doing our job. More laughter. Okay. Yeah, from trade to jobs, from monetary policy to investment, from ecological challenges to the task of promoting international security. It is hard to think of any major issue in either Europe or North America whose unilateral solution would not have repercussions for the other. Thus, the concept of a European-American forum has not been overtaken by time. The dialogue between these two regions is still, even increasingly, critical. What is unique about Bilderberg as a forum is the broad cross-section of leading citizens that are assembled for nearly 3 days of informal and off-the-record discussions about topics of current concern, especially in the fields of foreign affairs, the international economy, the strong feeling among participants that in view of the differing attitudes and experiences of the Western nations, there remains a clear need to further develop an understanding in which these concerns can be accommodated. You see, it's the Western nations. The strong feeling among participants that in the view of the differing attitudes and experiences of the Western nations, there remains a clear need to further develop an understanding in which these concerns can be accommodated. Doesn't that sound great? In privacy. The privacy of the meetings, which has no purpose, don't worry, other than to allow participants to speak their minds openly and freely. In short, Bilderberg is a small, flexible, informal, off-the-record international forum in which different viewpoints can be expressed and mutually understanding enhanced. Do we understand? Good, I'm glad we have an understanding. Bilderberg's only activity is its annual conference. At the meetings, no resolutions are proposed, no votes taken, and no policy statements issued. Then what the hell are you doing? You're sitting around with your finger up your ass. Since 1954, we've screwed the world up more and more efficiently every year. 55 conferences have been held, and 55 years of our expanding world domination has succeeded. The names of the participants are made available to the press. Participants are chosen for their experience, their knowledge, and their standing. All participants attend Bilderberg in a private and not an official capacity, which might explain why Barack Obama disappeared from his press entourage. They were so upset. There will be no press conference. A list of participants is available by phone request 703-818-3647 between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. EDT June 6th through 7th, 2008. After that, you'll have to find it on Infowars.com, and we have that list for you also. And we'll bring it back to you right after this.
When I first heard about that, I thought it was kind of creative because, I like diverse.
All right, we're back. I'm trying to call in Coast to Coast for the Operation Coast to Coast right now. What are you doing? This is Kindle?
Yeah, it's Kindle One.
Kindle One, how you doing?
Or Diane. Well, how you know me? I'm still here.
Oh, you're both. Okay. Well, I think this is the first time we spoke on the.
I'm a little annoying in chat, but I like to be a little feisty. I'm Italian from New York, so I can be.
It's something people just don't get when you're just colors in a chat room. They don't get the personality.
Personality behind it, yeah.
Yeah.
I can be a little bit cold, and people can look at that and say, guys, I've been in this chat room. I've been in 3 media networks and.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I was just turning down the music for you so I can hear you. I am multitasking. I'm running.
Is everybody hearing this okay, or is there a problem?
No, I think we got you all right. The levels look good.
All right.
It was just I had to turn the music down.
You're a little annoyed there. It's like, oh yeah, call in. I've been doing that for the past hour or so, and it's like, I can't call in, dude.
I'm calling in right now, but I don't think they're going to take any calls yet. I think they're going to wait until the next hour to take calls, the last hour. So you got to stay up. You got to stay up late. And what I was going to do is read off some of the Bilderberg meeting list. See if anybody recognized some of these names.
some of that kind of gets me to the point where people get so absorbed with that, they don't think of what really affects them in life.
I know what you mean.
I'm a little bit older than you people